Have you ever wondered if it's possible to support your digestive system naturally in just a few minutes, using only simple ingredients you probably already have at home? It might sound too good to be true, but the answer is yes. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to make a special drink using only warm water, salt, lemon juice, and psyllium husks that can help clear your intestines and bring relief in just 10 to 15 minutes. But before we dive into that recipe, it's important to understand why this works, what your digestive system actually needs, and what other natural remedies can support gut health in the long run. The reality is that digestive issues have become incredibly common in recent decades. In fact, in the last 30 years alone, problems like constipation, bloating, and gas have increased by hundreds of %. You're definitely not alone if you struggle with these things. Modern lifestyle plays a huge role in this epidemic. Think about it. Most people are sitting for hours every day, eating processed foods loaded with chemicals, and drinking far less water than they should. Add stress and lack of movement into the mix, and it's a recipe for a sluggish digestive system. Millions of people experience bloating, discomfort, heartburn, irregular bowel movements, and other uncomfortable symptoms, and is becoming more common at younger ages. The sad truth is that more than 16% of adults are chronically constipated, and that number jumps significantly as we age. In people over 60, nearly 1 in 3 struggle with regular constipation. And when people experience these symptoms, they usually turn to over-the-counter laxatives for quick relief. The problem is that most chemical laxatives don't solve the root issue. They force the body to eliminate waste, but they don't address why the waste wasn't being moved in the first place. Worse, over time, your body can become dependent on these medications. That means your natural ability to have regular bowel movements starts to decline. You may need stronger and stronger doses just to achieve basic relief, and the digestive system gets weaker the more it's propped up artificially. Plus, these medications often come with side effects like dehydration, cramping, or nutrient malabsorption. It becomes a vicious cycle that doesn't heal you. It just manages symptoms temporarily. The good news is that your body is capable of cleaning and detoxifying itself. All it needs is the right tools and support. Natural solutions, like those used for thousands of years in traditional cultures, can stimulate and support healthy digestion without harming your system. The goal isn't just to get a bowel movement. It's to restore balance in your digestive tract so your body can function optimally on its own again. That's where this powerful cleanse drink comes in, and it's one of the most effective quick remedies for occasional constipation or digestive sluggishness. But the cleanse is just one part of the picture. To get lasting results, it's important to understand the fundamentals of digestive health. Constipation, by definition, means fewer than 3 bowel movements per week, or having hard, dry, difficult-to-pass stools. But even if you're going a few times per week, that doesn't mean your system is working well. Ideally, everyone should have a full, easy bowel movement at least once a day. That may sound like a lot, but it's what the body is designed for. Waste that sits in your colon too long can cause fermentation, gas, and toxic buildup. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, brain fog, or even more serious problems like leaky gut or nutrient malabsorption. There are many reasons constipation happens. One major cause is not drinking enough water. Most people walk around mildly dehydrated without even realizing it. The body needs plenty of fluid to move waste efficiently through the intestines. Another big factor is lack of fiber. Fiber acts like a broom in your digestive tract. It pushes everything along and gives your stool the right texture. Then there's lifestyle. Ignoring the urge to go, sitting too long, or being inactive all make things worse. Some health conditions like diabetes, thyroid problems, or Parkinson's can slow digestion too. And of course, many medications list constipation as a side effect, including certain antidepressants, blood pressure pills, and pain relievers. The symptoms of constipation go way beyond just feeling blocked up. You might notice bloating, nausea, headaches, or a heavy feeling after meals. Straining can cause dizziness or rapid heartbeat. Over time, some people even develop anemia because their digestive systems aren't absorbing nutrients properly. It can impact energy, mood, focus, and sleep. That's why it's so important to take constipation seriously and address it from the root, not just cover it up. Now let's talk about the natural tools you can use to heal your digestion. First is fiber. Most people get far too little. You should aim for at least 25 to 40 grams per day, and not just any fiber, both soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber, like oats and chia seeds, dissolves in water and forms a gel-like texture that softens stools. Insoluble fiber, like leafy greens and vegetables, adds bulk and helps everything move. But here's the thing, don't jump straight from 10 grams a day to 40. That can cause bloating or cramping. Instead, increase your intake gradually over 2 or 3 weeks so your gut can adapt. Hydration is equally crucial. Drinking 2 liters of water a day helps keep everything moving. And the temperature of the water actually matters. Cold water can constrict the digestive tract and slow things down. Lukewarm or room temperature water is ideal, especially in the morning. Try drinking a big glass of warm water as soon as you wake up. This kickstarts your system and sets a healthy tone for the day. Also, avoid drinking large amounts of water during meals. Space it out about 30 minutes before or an hour after eating to let your digestive enzymes do their job without dilution. Probiotics are another game changer. These are the good bacteria that live in your gut and help everything run smoothly. When your microbiome is out of balance, you're more likely to experience constipation, bloating, and even mood changes. Natural probiotic foods like kefir, kombucha, sauerkraut, kimchi, and apple cider vinegar can help repopulate your gut with beneficial bacteria. The best time to consume them is on an empty stomach, either first thing in the morning or right before bed, when your stomach acid is lowest and the bacteria can survive better. Aloe vera has been used for thousands of years as a natural remedy for digestion. The latex portion of the aloe plant contains compounds that stimulate peristalsis, the natural contractions of your intestines that help move things along. It also has anti-inflammatory properties that soothe the gut lining and can help with issues like bloating and mild gastritis. If you're using it for constipation, take about 100 to 200 milligrams of high-quality, organic aloe vera latex. Look for a product designed for internal use and avoid those with artificial additives or sweeteners. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also fantastic. When soaked, chia seeds absorb up to 12 times their weight in water. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts are high in magnesium, which helps relax the muscles of your digestive tract. Magnesium is also essential for nerve function, hydration, and enzyme production. Try to include at least 1 serving of cooked or massaged raw greens at every meal. Steaming greens lightly can make them easier to digest, and pairing them with olive oil or avocado helps your body absorb their fat-soluble nutrients. Other excellent natural laxatives include coconut water, senna, prune juice, slippery elm tea, castor oil, cascara sagrada, and of course, lemon juice. These remedies have been used for generations and can be helpful when used occasionally. But now, let's get back to that special drink recipe that started this conversation. The simple mix of warm water, sea salt, lemon juice, and psyllium husks that can cleanse your intestines in just a few minutes. This drink combines the hydrating and osmotic properties of salt, the digestion-boosting acidity of lemon, and the bulk-forming power of psyllium to gently but effectively move waste through your system. You can use it occasionally when you're feeling blocked up, or as part of a regular maintenance routine once a week. Now let's get into the exact details of how to make this powerful intestinal cleanse drink. You'll need just a few simple ingredients: warm water, high-quality sea salt or Himalayan salt, fresh lemon juice, and psyllium husks. Each of these ingredients plays a unique role. The warm water helps to hydrate and stimulate the digestive system. The salt acts as a gentle osmotic agent, drawing water into the intestines and softening any built-up stool. The lemon juice provides a burst of vitamin C and citric acid, which stimulates digestive juices and supports liver function. Finally, psyllium husks provide bulk-forming fiber, which sweeps through the colon like a brush, helping to push waste material out of the body efficiently. To prepare the drink, start by heating up 1 liter of filtered water on the stove. You don't want it boiling, just warm enough to feel like a comfortable bath. Pour the warm water into a large container with a lid. Add 2 small teaspoons of sea salt or Himalayan salt and stir until completely dissolved. Then squeeze in the juice from half a fresh lemon and stir again. Now it's time to add the psyllium husks, about 1 large tablespoon. Once you add them, stir quickly and vigorously for about 30 seconds to prevent clumping. Psyllium thickens rapidly once it hits liquid, so don't wait too long. Secure the lid and give the whole container a good shake for another 30 seconds to make sure everything is well mixed. The goal is to drink this mixture within 10 minutes of preparing it, before it becomes too thick to swallow easily. The texture will be somewhat thick, almost like a thin gel, but it should still be very drinkable. Once you finish drinking it, lie down on your left side for a minute and gently massage your abdomen in a clockwise motion. This encourages the liquid to move through the first part of your colon. After a minute or two, switch to your right side and repeat the massage. Try to hold the drink in for about 30 minutes to give it time to work its way through the intestines. After that, be prepared to use the bathroom, sometimes within 5 minutes, sometimes after half an hour. The experience can vary from person to person, but most people report a very thorough, satisfying release. For many people, this drink is a game changer. It can break through chronic constipation, reduce bloating dramatically, and leave you feeling lighter, more energized, and even clearer mentally. That might sound surprising, but remember, the gut and brain are closely connected through what scientists call the gut-brain axis. A sluggish, toxic digestive system can lead to fatigue, poor focus, irritability, and even depression. When your colon is clean and your digestive system is functioning well, your entire body feels better. This drink is like hitting a reset button for your gut. Now, it's important to use this cleanse wisely. It's not meant to be a daily habit. Using it once a week is enough for maintenance, and you might only need it occasionally, depending on your personal needs. If you're dealing with ongoing digestive problems, this drink can provide fast relief. But for long-term results, you need to address your lifestyle and daily habits. The cleanse is a great tool in your toolkit, but it's not a substitute for a fiber-rich diet, good hydration, movement, and managing stress. And if you're someone who takes a lot of medications, has kidney issues, high blood pressure, or any serious medical condition, it's best to check with your healthcare provider before trying this method. It's a very safe and natural solution for most people, but it's always smart to be cautious. After doing the cleanse, it's a great time to replenish your gut with healthy bacteria. That means incorporating probiotics, either through fermented foods or high-quality supplements. When your gut is clean, it's like a blank canvas, ready to be repopulated with the good bacteria that support digestion, immunity, and even mental health. A few spoonfuls of kefir, a serving of sauerkraut, or a probiotic capsule can go a long way toward building a healthier, more balanced microbiome. It's also helpful to continue eating foods that support smooth digestion. That includes all the fiber-rich fruits and vegetables we mentioned earlier, along with healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and seeds that lubricate the digestive tract. Avoid heavy, greasy foods and ultra-processed snacks, especially in the 24 hours after doing the cleanse. Your body has just done some deep cleaning. Give it some love by feeding it nourishing, easy-to-digest meals. One common question people have is whether they can walk around after drinking the mixture. The answer is yes, but it's a good idea to stay near a bathroom just in case. Some people feel the effects in 5 minutes, others in 30, but when it hits, you'll want to be close to a restroom. You might feel some gurgling, rumbling, or movement in your belly. That's totally normal. It means the drink is doing its job. Once you've had your bowel movement, it's a good idea to hydrate with more warm